Incredible military moments caught on camera. Step into the world of military, where bravery meets spectacle and days are filled with daring rescue operations and new challenges. Soldiers never cease to amaze. From jaw-dropping displays of precision and strength to heartwarming acts of bravery, military forces possess sheer power and expertise. In this video, we'll take you on a thrilling journey through some of the most incredible military moments caught on camera. In a remarkable demonstration of collaboration, the U.S. Marines joined forces with South Korea on March 31, 2014 for a massive amphibious landing at Dokseakri Beach in Pohang. Aerial footage captured the awe-inspiring sight of a fleet of vehicles disembarking from ships and advancing towards the coastline, accompanied by strategically deployed smoke screens for added effect. These exercises showcase amphibious capabilities, train troops, and strengthen alliances. Originating from the 1920s and 1930s, these vehicles have evolved into powerful and revered assets in modern warfare. In the next heart-stopping footage, the pilot fought to save the aircraft until the very last moment, maneuvering it towards a landing. The impact upon touchdown caused the nose section to break off, while other structural elements were violently scattered. As the flames engulfed the aircraft, a pivotal moment unfolded before our eyes. At the final instant, the pilot made a split-second decision, activating the ejection mechanism. With flawless precision, the catapult propelled the pilot safely away from the inferno, ensuring their escape without injury. During landing, an American F15 fighter experienced a critical incident as one of its landing gear legs broke off. The aircraft tilted, scraped its wing on the runway before veering onto the grass. Remarkably, the pilot's professionalism prevailed. With incredible skill, they managed to safely bring the aircraft to a stop. The Airlander 10, the world's largest aircraft, crashed in the UK. This $35 million combination of an airplane and an airship detached from its mooring mast, deflated and broke in half upon impact in a field in Bedfordshire, England. Fortunately, no one was on board and only minor injuries were reported for a woman on the ground. The Airlander 10's impressive features include being 15 meters longer than the largest passenger planes and operating with quieter engines. Powered by helium, it incorporates a safety system for a soft landing, but unfortunately it didn't work out as planned. A Mexican Navy helicopter was forced to make an emergency landing due to a mechanical failure while en route to hurricane-affected areas. Upon receiving notification of the breakdown, the pilot skillfully landed the helicopter in the town of Agua Blanca, located in Hidalgo State. Unfortunately, 3 passengers sustained injuries and were swiftly transported to a nearby hospital via ambulance. Among those on board was Eric Cisneros, the Veracruz State Secretary of State, who also suffered minor injuries. In this captivating video, soldiers dared to push the limits by testing the brakes of a heavily armored vehicle at a staggering speed of 100 kilometers per hour. The vehicle managed to come to a successful stop on the first attempt. However, the testing team attempted again. As the brakes were sharply applied at high speed, the rear wheels began to emit smoke, succumbing to the overwhelming strain. In a dramatic turn of events, the rear axle simply tore away, bringing the test drive to an abrupt end. A Ukrainian tank experienced a mishap while being loaded onto a trailer in Donbas. The driver misjudged the trailer's width and drove too fast, causing the tank to unexpectedly jump off and overturn onto its side. This video captures troops performing a landing over Africa in 2019. While jumping out of a plane may seem routine for trained soldiers, not everyone exhibited the bravery to venture into the unknown. The soldiers employed various techniques during the jump, with some landing on their chests and some even colliding with the plane due to mishandling their backpacks. There were a few who executed successful jumps, while those who struggled with proper landings clearly have areas to improve. During a military parade in the Mexican city of Durango, an unexpected incident occurred. As the parade proceeded, the flag became entangled with the rifle of a soldier, propelling him approximately 30 meters into the air before he fell to the ground. The soldier sustained a broken ankle and a concussion as a result of the incident. Swiftly, his comrades rushed to his aid, quickly unhooking the flag to prevent any further mishaps. The recently modernized Russian Navy frigate Marshal Shapashnikov encountered a setback during its factory tests. The frigate joined the Russian Navy's Pacific Fleet in April, but experienced a failure in launching a Caliber cruise missile. The mishap occurred when the Caliber NK missile deviated from its intended trajectory after leaving the silo, ultimately falling into the sea near the ship. The missile involved in the incident was a test missile rather than an actual military ordnance. While navigating a narrow road in the Donetsk region, an IFV driver took immediate action by turning to the right to avoid colliding with the car. The incident, captured on video between Artemysk and Logvinovo, shows the Ukrainian IFV approaching the cameraman at high speed. As one car successfully maneuvered ahead of a checkpoint, the driver of the second car was unable to reverse in time. The IFV driver veered to the right to prevent a collision, resulting in the IFV falling into a ditch. Filmed at the Mirgorod Air Base in the Poltava region of Ukraine, this video captures a Ukrainian Air Force MiG-29 attempting a landing. However, the landing approach proved to be too fast, resulting in a long landing and the aircraft overshooting the runway. The pilot was a woman practicing landings, and as she reached the end of the runway, she attempted a sharp right maneuver without sufficient time to stop, leading to the crash. A Ukrainian Su-24MR reconnaissance aircraft flew dangerously close to an airfield, causing the cover of a parked plane to be torn off. The incident occurred at Stado-Konstantinop Airfield in the Khmelnytsky region. The reason for the pilot's low flight remains unclear, but the person who filmed it suggests this was not their first risky maneuver. The Coast Guard, as one of the 6 branches of the United States Armed Forces, plays a vital role in safeguarding ports, maritime borders, and waters against illegal activities like smuggling and trafficking. In an extraordinary event on June 18, 2019, aboard the Coast Guard cutter Monroe, they intercepted a suspected drug smuggling semi-submersible vessel in the Pacific Ocean. Despite multiple failed attempts to halt the vessel, the Coast Guard courageously jumped onto the vessel floating in the middle of the ocean and opened the hatch themselves, revealing 17,000 pounds of cocaine on board, leading to the arrest of 5 individuals. This interception was part of a larger trend, with the Coast Guard intercepting a total of 14 similar vessels between May and July 2019. Navy tests are crucial for assessing the survivability of vessels at sea. Let's rewind to July 2016, when the Navy conducted full ship shock trials on the USS Jackson, a littoral combat ship. The test involved detonating a 10,000-pound explosive charge near the ship, assessing its ability to withstand the impact. Impressively, the USS Jackson excelled, passing all 3 tests conducted. Similarly, on June 18, 2021, the USS Gerald R. Ford faced a more challenging test with a 40,000-pound explosive charge. The impact was immediately evident upon viewing the footage. The USS Gerald R. Ford triumphed, exhibiting exceptional resilience and proving its durability even under the most extreme combat circumstances, and returned to port under its own power. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.